What's up everyone? Neeler here, aka Neely Gaming, and today I'm going to show you guys how to L2 with the best of them. Whether you're unsure of how to do LT/L2 moves, or maybe you want to get better at them, see if there's any new moves out there you want to add to the bag, well this is the place to be. So not only will I show you how to do them, I'm going to show you when to use them. Also, I am new to YouTube, so any feedback is appreciated, good or bad, because I do want to get better. I'm more of a short form content guy who is trying to venture into the YouTube world, so any help is appreciated to make my videos better for you.
So we're going to start off with the absolute basic L2 protection here. So you're going to hold it backhand, hold left trigger, and then release the backhand. So you'll only be holding left trigger, and it will give you this pivot. You can do the same on this side as well. Hold forehand, followed by the left trigger, and then let go of the right stick and only be holding left trigger, and you'll get the pivot. Here's what it'll look like in full speed. As you can see, you'll still have lots of speed going forward while making it much harder to get the puck off of you. Now I'm going to show you one extra step you can add that'll help you score goals by driving to the net or evade defenders in the open ice. So again, you're going to hold backhand and hold left trigger, let go of the right stick, then release left trigger and pull it back forehand. And now the exact same thing on the other side as well. And here's how it'll look when you're driving the net from the forehand side and the backhand side. So now that you know how to use it, let's talk about when to use it. So scenario here, you're coming up the boards, the defenseman is kind of giving you the outside here. This would be a good time to go into that LT protection, especially if it's someone who isn't hitting much and is more of a poke checker. You're going to be able to keep it away from them a lot easier. So for most of this video, you'll notice that there is a defenseman there that looks human controlled. It's just my other controller and I'm using it as a visual aid. There will be clips where I'm playing against the computer just to show some stuff, but generally it's just going to be a pylon, essentially. So as you can see, and I will freeze it here, you just have so much more protection of the puck rather than just skating straight. Like from this angle, there's almost no way to poke it off of you, and even if they go for the hit, you still actually get a lot of good animations where you can bounce off or just kind of slide through. So another scenario here is if they start taking away the outside or you see that they're leaning to the outside like the player is there, then you can use an inside LT boost, which I'll now show you how to do. So all you're going to do is hold it to the opposite side. So hold forehand, hold left trigger, and then release. You're also going to skate northwest instead of just going straight. The real key to pulling this one off is you really want to get the defender to bite outside. So whether that's going straight and then cutting right suddenly to make them pivot, and then you pull that move out to cut back on the side. So here's how it'll look at full speed. So I'm going to skate straight up, cut right, and then pull it back. And you can do it on the other side, it's just not quite as effective, but you can still use it. It's going to be the same thing, you're going to hold backhand instead of forehand. And once again, the key is getting the defender to commit outside, so you can do the cut back inside. So now I'll show you a specific scenario where you can use that protection pullback move from earlier. So here you can see that you have a bit of a step on the defender, but they do have their stick inside. So if you just skate straight, it's probably not going to work out great for you. They can get that poke in. I'll pause it here for a sec. So as you can see, like even if you do have a step on them, the puck is still very exposed, where a good defender can get a poke check in there, no problem. And now compare with the L2 protection pullback move. You're completely shielding them off from ever being able to poke that, and because you have a step on them, a hit isn't really feasible for them, so you're just going to go by. And pay attention to how quickly you'll be able to bring the puck from the right point to the left one. So now the exact same scenario on the other side. You're going to be on your forehand, so you're going to protect it forehand, and then cut back in backhand. So again, I'll show you the difference between just skating it in normally, and then doing the puck protect after. And once again, pay attention to how quickly it goes from the point on the left to the point on the right. Of course, you're at just grazed the goalie stick, which is going to happen, but you see the point. So now I'm going to introduce not only another scenario, but it'll actually be a new move, which I'll show after this. So here the defender is pretty even with you. They can hit you, they can poke you, no matter what you do, so they kind of have you. So this is where we're going to pull out one of those old LT spins you used to be able to do, but you can still do them. They're just not quite as good. So what you're doing here is you're starting your L2 protect and then releasing it and spinning back around. And now we'll go over exactly how to do that. So on this side, you're going to hold it forehand, hold the left trigger, release the right stick, and then you're going to release the left trigger as well, and then perform a half circle with your left stick going from left to right under it. And now the same thing on the other side, except you're holding it backhand at first, and then you're going to spin your left stick from right to left. So another new scenario and another new variation of an LT move. So say you're coming from around the net on your forehand, you're trying to cut it into the slot here. Generally, a defender's first instinct is to eliminate the forehand because it's the most dangerous. It's a lot harder to make plays in the backhand. And you can use that knowledge to get them to overcommit to your forehand and spin back around towards the net. Start off very simply. You come around the net, you hold it backhand, hold the left trigger, and then release the backhand, and you'll notice that your guy starts pivoting to your forehand almost back where you came from. Well, that's sort of the start of the animation. So hold it backhand, hold your left trigger, release the backhand, and you'll end up in this position. This is when you'll release your left trigger, move the left stick so you have your body moving towards the net, and then pull it back forehand with the right stick. And keep in mind here too, you don't have to shoot forehand. If you bring it back quickly enough, you can go from a forehand to a backhand. And here's how it'll look once you have all the parts moving properly. And of course, like every move, there is a chance you get destroyed here. Like every move, you need to know when to use it, otherwise it won't be effective. And here's how to do it from the other side, except you're just holding a forehand and then pulling it backhand at the end. So now I'm going to show you a sort of alternative to a wraparound, where instead of just going for a straight wraparound, you're going to L2 protect behind the net, and then as you're coming around it, you're just going to hold forehand and use your left stick to follow the pattern you see on the screen right now. This will bring you right out to the front of the net, right on your forehand for a prime opportunity. And since you're coming out front backwards, it'll be a lot harder for people to poke. And on the other side, you're just going to use backhand instead of the forehand, but then when you come out in front, you can pull it back forehand to get a quick shot like that. And now to end the video, I'm going to show you every move we covered in this video against the computer set to the default online difficulty. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and if you wish to support any other of my socials, the link is in my profile.